Down here at the lake again after work, and I've already got a handful of interesting things here. I've just been walking around doing the intro clip of my last video, talking about the napping day at Daniel's, and there's a lot washed out already. I am quite surprised. Is this a big blade or is this just a bit of wood? What's this? It's just a lump of rock. But yeah, I guess I'll show you these finds I've got in my hand. Can't walk around with these all day. God, there's so much fresh material washed out since just yesterday when I was here and found that stunning Ripple Flakes little EBA bad boy. Yeah, let's go and show you these pieces back where they came from. Some lovely blades and even an arrowhead that you've just seen. That was the first piece of flint I picked up when I got here. It was sat out on the dry, unbelievably. We missed that one. Maybe it had been washed out by the rain. Yeah, wow, this could be a good day out here. Okay, here's the pieces I had in my hand then. I mean, it's just a lovely Congamossa blade section, the proximal end. Cool band through that one. Almost like it's wearing a bracelet. Yeah, that blade and then this other blade. I think that was probably taken off to remove this kind of lump here. Learning quite a lot from watching Peter Knapp and seeing how he navigates his way around core. Lovely material though, so dark, translucent flint. And the next piece of pottery. Again, brown on the inside and sort of dark on the other. Or maybe this dark side's the inside. I wonder if that's from cooking or something, you know, burnt food or I don't know. But yeah, 3 interesting pieces straight off the bat and an arrowhead that's drying out in my pocket. A lovely, small little dark blue Ertabolla transverse. Thought these were cool though, worth a look. Oh gosh, another broken piece of amazing thing. What even is that, the base of? Beautiful work down this side. This cool kind of, whoops, this cool kind of two-tone flint with the brown and the dark. Both sides beautifully napped. It's the base of something. It's made on a really broad blade. I wonder what this was. I wonder what this was. Could it have been maybe a massive bear point or a fabricator or... I don't think it's like a dagger handle. It wouldn't have this, you know, these parallel blade negatives running down it. It started off as a huge broad blade. It could have been one of those concave scraper type penknife things, but it's a bit robust for that. I don't know, but whatever it was, it would have been absolutely stunning when complete, wouldn't it? Just ridiculous. I'll let it dry and show you again just quickly, as you've seen probably enough of it now. I'm just interested to see how it would dry out, this dark material. Oh man, what's with all the broken cool things around here? It's starting to drive me nuts now. Oh, it's getting harder now. The water is cloudy in places today. Just found this kind of strange scraper though. Really odd patina, but really cool at the same time. Speckly grey and blue. It's retouched around this edge here. Try and dry it a little bit. Sure you can see the work there. Could be backing maybe, but there's just a little bit of maybe use wear up on this edge, so maybe. Yeah, a fun find, little discoidal something. A tool. Now I'm edging my way over to where that Ripple Flaked piece from my last video and all the other EBA stuff I've found down here, to be honest, has come from. Slowly but surely making my way down there and trying not to sink in the sand, which isn't an easy job. I had to do a reveal on this long dark thing down here. I mean, I guess it's just a twig. Now I'm closer. Yeah, it is. I can feel that it's just a twig. Never mind. There's some really stripped back forest bed here though. A big area of it with flakes. That's core red prep, not retouch. Oh, this is exciting. This is very exciting. Come on, something good. What's this? Oh, I see tons of flakes. Another twig. Right, here's a piece of flint. Waste. Twig. My word, this place is getting more and more unbelievable. Look at this. I don't know what this was again, but there's some areas of grinding on this. I'll try and let this just dry out here and show you. I think you'll see enough. Doesn't need to be pocketed. If you just see those lighter grey areas there, just on the high points, those rises, it's just been lightly ground along there. I hope you can see that. That could be a, I don't know, maybe a section of pitted ware arrow, a really good D type. I didn't know they were grinding them before flaking them though, but something amazing. Just a fragment of. I've hardly checked any of this gravel now though, so we'll see if anything else shows up. There's tons of it through there. It's not even gravel, it's, you know, forest bed. Forest bed. Oh, there is so much of this stuff to check in this area. There's not tons of flakes, but there is the occasional little beauty. Look at that for a blade. So nice in that dark material. Just stunning stuff. I guess it's Kongomossa. Could be pitted ware though. No, maybe there's a bit too much prep at the proximal there for it to be them lazy buggers. They didn't often prep much at the proximal end, those guys. Wow, I have very high hopes for tonight. Honestly, there's surely something absolutely banging waiting for me today. I feel it in my bones. A bit more nice blade work on display here. All from about a square metre. One huge broad blade. Possible use wear on the side, but it's difficult to say. This one is just lovely. Beautifully napped. And then a couple more with the blue-white patina. I wonder if the blue-white patina flakes and the more kind of grey flakes, if it's, you know, different cultures and different material, or just different conditions that it's been laying in at the lake. Would be really interesting to know. It really would. Yet another nice group of blades down here. Every time I find a longer blade like this, I'm just praying that it's pitted ware or something. There's lots of blades to find, but this one at the end, the dark one, was interesting. I've got it wet now. But it looks almost retouched down there at the base. And then there's this, like, I think you can see where it's darker, that's actually like a very finely retouched edge as well. Could be use where, I guess, but it's in a strange place. Could that be a little Ahrensburg Zonhoven point, perchance? I don't know, but it intrigued me anyway. It was different with this scarring. It's secondary work of some kind. Yeah, strange one. But there's another little blade down here, or there's another little long something that I thought I'd do a reveal on as I spotted it. Just as I began talking, this one. I think you can see it just between my fingers. Oh, it's very thin. Wow. Just a bladelet. Unless that's retouched in that little concave bit. No, I don't think so. Just a bladelet shard. Fun though. Still a fun find. Honestly, there's so much of this to check tonight. I can see it goes all the way down there. There must be something complete and good for me tonight, surely. Pitted ware, maybe, or something EBA. The conditions haven't been this good down here for years, honestly. Honestly. Bit of a strange one down here. It's a flake with one long edge of retouch. just blunted along that whole edge. Could it be a really rough projectile? I don't think so. Strange one. Confusing. I don't think it's been in a fire and that it's shattered along there. It does look like retouch to me. Right, now I'm on top of where the EBA stuff has really been coming out this season. Oh. Interessant. No, and it's stripped back a lot more than it was yesterday. Big old flake. Right, fingers crossed for something. Maybe the tip of that nice one from yesterday. That would be amazing. I'm walking around out here, in and around where all of those EBA pieces have come from, like every one of them. And there just hasn't been anything EBA. I mean, I'm struggling to understand how I can find, you know, a full EBA dagger blade just lying on the top of the sand. And yet, now that it's stripped back, like significantly all around, not exactly here, but stripped back like crazy all around, you'd think there'd be loads of EBA pieces, even if it is just fragments. It's so strange. It's so odd. Oh, that was a bit sinky, that sand. No. I mean, I'm not disappointed. I found some amazing stuff already today. But it's just like, what? Oh, finally, I have a wonderful piece of flint work in my hand. Really unusual little tool, but beautifully flaked and 100% complete, which is the main thing. Look at this. Oh, wow. It's like a tiny little chisel affair. Beautifully made. That is exquisite. Lovely material as well. And it just looked like a flake down there, you know, like this. Oh, wow. It's a working tool, isn't it? Like a chisel or a really small adze. I guess it was hafted in some way. Oh, yeah, lovely stuff. EBA woodworking tool, I would guess. What a lovely piece. That's made my day. That's such a beautiful piece of flint. Wow. And I came all the way back to the shore to find it. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a fishing feeder. Blink. Yeah, wow, GPS time, and I'll let this dry out and show you again. Oh, what an absolute stunning little adze. I guess that's what it is, like a tiny little axe of some kind, you know. Oh, get in. Get in. And just like that, another little transverse. Not as nice as the last one, missing a bit of the corner there, and maybe with an impact scar up on this left-hand edge. But good retouch as per usual. Pointed tang one again. There's a few of these down here when the water gets low. Yeah, I'll let this dry out now and show you it with the other one before I forget to do that. What an evening, what an evening. A roller coaster of strange emotions. I really did wonder why I could find so much cool EBA stuff when the conditions are terrible, and then nothing when they're perfect, you know, seemingly perfect. And then this Ertabolla arrowhead right on top of the EBA thing. Strange. And here are those two transverse. One of them's a real flared example. I do see those sometimes around here. It's going to be difficult to see the retouch on the light coloured one. I'll just hold the dark one in my camera hand and maybe I can get a look at this retouch. Oh yeah, that is visible pretty nicely. Quite a damaged one, really, all things considered. Just pop that in my pocket so I can go and put it back. And here's the other one. This one's really a beauty. Lovely patina. It's almost like backlit with this white on the edges. That's really cool, that. That's where the patina's leached in over the years. Lovely retouch. Really nicely made one, I have to say. Yeah, just a beauty. Again, would have been hafted to fire in this direction, causing really severe bleeding in the animal. They've even found these stuck into really large animals, like aurochs. I think there was one with 17 in it, or 15 or something crazy like that, that they dug out of a bog. Well, that could have been microliths. I don't know anyway. It's weaponised flint from the Ertugrula culture. 4,000 to 5,000 BC. Yeah, lovely stuff. I'll go and pop this back on the way out, but I'm not done out here, and I don't want to spend too much time nattering when I could be looking and finding something amazing. So on we plod. Nature called here, so I've got my glove off, so I thought I'd show you this one again. It's so nicely made, such a beautiful, perfect shape. I said before that I thought it might be like a woodworking tool, adze or a chisel or something, but I've spoken to Daniel now, Daniel Sini, and he had a very good idea that it could actually be an arrowhead preform for a hollow baste. Now, a lot of the hollow baste I've seen come out have got remaining ventral or dorsal surfaces visible, and this is a bit too thick for that, but that doesn't mean that it can't be one. So I wonder if this is a really nicely made preform that's been deposited with all the other really nicely napped material around here as a ritual, or maybe in a burial or something like that. I do quite like the idea that someone's been given this as a preform to take into the afterlife or something like that, something along those lines. I guess it still could be some kind of working tool, but I think that actually a preform for an arrowhead is probably a pretty good shout. Anyway, I'll get some photos. Such a nice thing. No, it's starting to get dark now. I don't like that, but I'll just come back tomorrow. I'll go and put these pieces back on their GPS coordinates. And then scoot along, and maybe something else will pop out on the way out, but it is getting harder to see now. Oh, fun, so much fun out here. My own little personal museum. Couple of interesting finds down here on the way out. First one is this blade that's quite clearly struck on a bipolar core, or bidirectional core. There's like two really clear platform prep edges struck in this direction. Yeah, I thought that was fun. That was just down here, and I've been just walking around this patch here with this one in my hand. It's a lovely end scraper, or end side scraper on a blade. Really nice retouch. I mean, look at that retouch, it's lovely. To make this nice smooth curve. Yeah, just a scraper, but worth a look, I thought. Still chance for something. This really is going to be same time again tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that. What's this big lump? Could be a core. Yeah, that is a nice core. Multi-directional core. Gosh, I'm back to about where I started here, and I found a spot that I missed. And I'm up to my eyeballs in finds here. The age-old question, scraper or core? This could be a small bladelet core, very small bladelet core, or a scraper. I'm going to go with core on this one, because there doesn't seem to be much use where along that edge, more like rough prep. Cool piece though, cool to see. Then I found this Really, really nicely made drill. It's in my pocket here. It will still be wet because I've literally just put it in there. Beautiful drill. So heavily worked. Oh, this does deserve a dry, really. Bear with me. Let's see how this looks. There you can see that extensive retouch from the ventral to the dorsal on both sides. Really nice retouch for a good drill. Cool patina as well. Drilly drill. And then this, a massive stonker of a hammerstone. Loads of hammering around there and here. Beast of a hammerstone made on a core. Yeah, wow, this little spot is throwing up the fines. Maybe one last good thing before the night closes out. I can see flakes everywhere. Yeah, I might even have enough footage for a whole new video here. And some lovely pieces as well. That EVA thing was incredible. What's this? Oh, a lovely piece of quartz. Give that to Taya, that's coming home. Yeah, amazing out here. What fun. Some lovely finds. What was it, 2 arrowheads? That EBA thing. That strange piece at the beginning. But no, it is 6 o'clock now. And Taya finishes work at the clinic at 6 on a Wednesday. So she's going to call me any minute to let me know that she's on her way back. So I have to keep this brief. But I'm almost certain I've got a full video out here today. That's a clam. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. She's calling me now. Well, wouldn't you know? Oh my gosh, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I was just sniffing around in this little bit down here. And I have just pulled something amazing up. I mean, I've barely looked at it. I just dropped it back down again. This pointy little thing down here. I'm 99.9% sure that this is an absolutely stunning dark hollow based. Oh, you little beauty. You little beauty. Down here of all places. I do not associate this end of the beach with EBA at all. Right, let me grab it before I lose the light to show you guys. It better be one now. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely stunning. Oh, what a result. Oh, what an absolute result. Get in, what a beautiful arrowhead. I'll quickly dry this out so we can see it before the light fades. I might stash it somewhere so we can have a look again tomorrow when I get down here. Of all places to find one, here on the way out. Oh my word. Get in. Look at that. It's going to get lighter and lighter the more dry it gets. It's such a good one. I love the colour. Oh, wow. I do not know what to say about this. That is the absolute last thing I expected down at this end of the beach. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think you'll be able to see through it, but it might be a nice silhouette. Oh, you can see through it a little bit. Look at that. I need that as a photograph. Hang on. Oh. Definitely showing you this a second time. In the daytime. Get in. Get in. Unbelievable. Yeah, that arrowhead is stashed for another day. Just incredible. Just incroyable. My gosh, it is an awful day out here today. I'm still going to go and have a quick look out there though in the rain. But I've just grabbed this stashed arrowhead here to have another look. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's a bit more kind of dorsal and ventral. You know, the original dorsal side and ventral side of the flake they used visible. So in a way it's quite simply made compared to that nice ripple flaked piece in the last video. But it's beautifully shaped though. I wonder if this might go a little bit lighter, because I guess it is a bit damp out here where I stashed this. I don't know though, because it is kind of speckly white in places. So it could be that this is the colour of this arrowhead. What a little beauty. So cool to see it. Absolutely beautiful Dagger Age or EBA Senolithicum hollow based arrowhead. I'm going to get some photos and then I'm going to go hunting real quick. Oh. So cool, so cool. One last find for the video is this beautiful blade core. I don't know if that's prep work or a second platform or what. I guess prep work. It's you know, unidirectional. Just thought it was really nice blade negatives down there, and in lovely material, this kind of glossy black, grey, blue patinated flint. This other side is very messy. It's like shattered. I think there was probably an internal flaw there in the flint and it broke. Just beautiful material, this black dark flint, and nice to see these roughly parallel scars. I wonder if that was a bigger core before and that the removals would have gone all the way around. You never know. But yeah, that is it for me tonight and for this video. It's been an amazing one. I really didn't expect to find that arrowhead at the end. That was just insanity. Such a nice example. So I will go and put this back as well and bid you farewell and say thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ugh, back into the wind and the rain. Worth it though, worth it.